Believe it or not, these are not even all of my seeds. I still have several other containers, but today we're just gonna work on tomatoes and peppers. I'm just gonna tell you guys some of the coolest varieties that I plan on starting. Ají charapita is one of the hot peppers that I have not been able to grow. I have been through maybe about 3 packs of these. Every single time I'm able to get them to germinate, they grow their true leaves. They get about 3 inches tall, and then the sun takes them out or something else takes them out, but I have not been successful in growing these for about a year now. And then I'm gonna grow some chiltepín, wild chili pepper. I grew up eating chiltepín as a kid and I love the flavor, but they're also very expensive. The only place that I'm able to find them is Food City, and they're expensive. A small bag with maybe like 20 little dried peppers is like $3–4. For the sweet peppers, oh my gosh, I want to grow every single one of these. The yellow monster pepper, look at this thing. That's a beauty right there. I want to grow things that are nice and bright in the garden because if I'm going to grow food, I want to grow really cool food. Murasaki purple pepper. I'm telling you, this year is going to be the year where I'm going to have color everywhere in the garden. Usually I have green stuff everywhere, but I want purples and reds and oranges and yellows. I think that's going to be beautiful. And imagine the harvest baskets. My mouth is watering just thinking about them. Next is the Shishito Pepper. I have been able to grow this one and it tastes really good, but mine don't get as large as the ones that I see other people harvesting. I don't know why. Do you not like me? For the tomatoes, I have so many varieties. I'm just gonna tell you the ones that I'm super excited to grow and ones that I think you should probably grow as well, if you want, of course, because I will never tell you what to do. The first is a sun gold cherry tomato. This one, I'm gonna be totally honest, okay? For me, it has not performed the best. Every time I plant them, the vines are just very bald for the longest time. They take forever to take off, and then once they do, they don't produce as much as some of my other cherry varieties, but the flavor, oh my God. The flavor on these is exceptional. To this day, I have not tried a singular other tomato, cherry tomato at least, that tastes nearly as good as this one. It is just outstanding and one that I plan to grow forever and ever and ever. The Dr. Witch's tomato is one that I have to grow. My husband and my kids are some of the pickiest tomato eaters. They don't really like tomatoes. If I put them in any food, it has to be cooked. Otherwise, if they're like in a sandwich or something, they'll just pick them out. But this is the only tomato that my husband requested that he ate raw with just a little bit of salt sprinkled on top, and he's never done that before, and he kept asking me if there was any more. So I need to plant a couple of these vines.
Do you have to do that every time, Star?
My bad. For the dwarf varieties, I have absolutely zero idea how any of these taste. I bought these seeds from Victory Seeds, and I have several of these vines growing in the garden, so we'll just have to see how they perform. The only seeds from this category that I am absolutely positively sure I have to grow are the ground cherries. I feel like the taste is very sweet. It's got a hint of pineapple, a hint of tomato, a hint of just sweetness and sugar. I don't really know how to explain these, but they are fantastic. I'm gonna start several of these because my kids love them. And last year they would fight over the couple that we would find on the floor. One thing you need to know about ground cherries though, that I found out a little too late, is that you cannot eat them when they are green. You need to let them get ripe, because if you eat them when they're green, they're toxic. I had no idea. I was going out there and tasting them and being like, these don't taste very good.